back. So, that is not where we need to go. We need to come all the way up here. Then into the center. To the one city we have not been in yet.
Hey, is that you, Callus? Where have you been all this time? What are you up to these days?
Why is it whenever you walk into your hometown, everybody knows you
long time
immediately?
no see.
It's so good to see you. Remember when we used to hang out? You, me, and Trill?
Because you're clearly such an important character. You
Let's
didn't
get
even get a
together
name.
sometime and chat about the good old days, okay?
Alright, first stop. Welcome to my shop. At least you're a normal person. Alright, oh, right. Let's get some, money here. Get rid of some of the frozen, or some of the, rotten items here. I think I've got a few more. I think I let that overdevelop. Okay. Wait, what was that? Okay. Alright. All your lovely health items. Those. Don't have enough money. Okay. Oops, not the button I wanted. Alright. I'm gonna play with my cards or my decks here in a bit, but for now. I wasn't trying to talk to the Great Lord, but what did this? There we go. Got a pot of air. Hey sis, do you know much about the Empire? When its people are young, they have to study day and night. When its people grow old, they have to toil for the Emperor day and night. If you don't do what I say, I just might have to sell you to the Empire. No, I'll do whatever you say. Please don't sell me. You'll have to do my dishes and laundry to avoid being sold. That's cruel. It's also kids being kids. Welcome to Trill's Diner. Today's special is very reasonably priced, I think. If you don't mind, please come in, try our... Oh, never mind. What do we get? Deluxe red wine. Should probably actually move the story along now. I'm gonna take a second to fix my decks. I just have a bad feeling. I will be right back. Alright, let's go. Do not come any closer. This is the manor of Duke Calvert, the Grand Duke of Mira. We cannot allow strangers to enter. Must ask you to leave immediately. Following the recent abduction of Lady Melodia, we have tightened security around the manor. Unless you have acquaintances living in the manor, I must ask that you leave the premise immediately. I don't believe this. We're the ones that saved her. It seems Melodia hasn't returned yet. All we can do is wait for her to get back. Let's go look around the town until then. Oh, well. Kinda did that. The only place we haven't really looked at is here. Oh, hi, Callus. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been doing well for yourself. I gotta tell you, life in this town sure changed for the worse once your family was gone. Your grandfather had such a knack for repairing things. The tools and gadgets that were repaired by him sprang back to life. It was as though those inanimate machines had been infused with life by your grandfather. These days, broke things are just thrown away. The repair shops around here just mishandle your broken items and give them back to you even more busted up. I wish you would open a shop like your grandfather and settle down in Balancoire. Callus, you came back. Your face brings back old memories. I remember that day 12 years ago when you first arrived in this town. You all arrived together. You, your grandfather, and your brother. What was his name? Was it Fee? Your grandfather had taken you homeless boys in and provided for everyone by fixing gadgets. I'm almost the age he was then, and I really admire him. Not everyone could do what he did. If only that accident hadn't happened. Those awful flames consumed everything. Yes, you were the only one who survived. There was also a doctor who arrived with you. The doctor stayed for a while, and then was gone. I wonder what became of him. Oh, I'm sorry, now that I'm old, it seems all I can do is talk about the past. I'm glad to see you again, Callus. Enjoy your stay here. This is your hometown, after all. Weird place to keep that, but okay. Oh, is this... okay. Should be like, is that the nameless flower again? Well, that didn't really trigger anything. If I stick here, or jumping back in here. No. I don't think there's any events that trigger. No. See if she's come back yet. Cannot allow strangers to pass through these gates. Leave immediately. I guess not. Alright. Probably have to go talk to no name there by the door. Or gate, whatever. This guy. This might surprise you, but I'm working now. Just a job at the local Magus shop. Nothing fancy, but a job's a job, right? Remember our childhood expeditions foraging for Magus? I guess it's helping me out now. Come to the shop if you have time. We've got quite a nice selection. I hear that creature's called a polywhale. It has such cute eyes. It's very popular in this town. Everyone calls her Polly, the Polywall. I wonder if we'll keep it as a collective effort. You know, as citizens of Balancoire. I will start to keep watch over the water courses, but known to flood during severe rains. Recently, a polywhale wandered into it from who knows where. It became a big hit with the townspeople. We needed to take it into captivity, but the townspeople would show cruelty if we did. To be honest with you, I'm at a loss as to what to do. It's Polly, the polywhale. Polly. You? Who are you again? Yes, I remember now. You're that unruly whippersnapper Callus. I haven't seen you around lately. So what have you been up to? What are you doing back in Balancoire? Did you come back to live here? The city certainly would liven up with you running around here again. Say, why didn't you marry that girl from the diner? What was her name? Trill, was it now? Get married, huh? I tell you, Callus, you're quite the ladies' man. Trill. That's the hyperactive, the spirited girl we met in the confectionery village. She was very friendly to Callus. I see, you'll marry her. Callus, is that true? No way, she was only a childhood friend. Don't go spreading rumors, old man. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I just remembered some of your old pranks, so I wanted to pay you back for your mischief. Well, you were good friends. There's not much difference. Sheesh, whatever. Do you know Balancoire is called the Burrow of Illusions? Just take a look around you. The mess of town is constantly ticking and fitting. It has almost organic quality to it. Sometimes the mist here becomes so dense that the entire city is just enshrouded haze. There we go. With this living, breathing mist all around you, it's easy to see why Balancoire is called the Burrow of Illusion, isn't it? By the way, I heard Diadem is called the Land of the Clouds. I could just picture beautiful clouds flowing gracefully along those cobbled paths. It must be so much more beautiful than our slithering mist. Oh, just once I'd like to see the beautiful clouds of Diadem. Fortunately, I don't have clouds. And I can't get back there right now. Also, anybody remember what the gold nugget was? I didn't mean to open that button. Okay. Pressed flower. Oh, that was the shell! Okay. Remember that now. Hey you, you're from the Empire, aren't you? Well, yes, but I'm not one of them anymore. It's a log story. What's a log story? You're wearing an Imperial uniform. That Emperor of yours, what's the name? Gelderblame, was it? Is he some kind of pervert? He seems to display an unhealthy amount of interest in Lady Melodia. I'm warning you, if he tries anything funny with our beloved Melodia, he'll be sorry. Sounds like a real lowlife, trying to rob the cradle. Shush, Kabari. Don't say things like that. Callus, is that you? When did you get back? You just vanished without even saying goodbye. Where have you been anyway? We've missed you. Next time you leave town, promise to take me with you. Come on, please, you gotta. Okay, I'm running out of people to talk to. Lady Melodia always looks full of life. Yeah, not to mention she's so young and cheerful. Oh, that's right, you don't know. You weren't living in Mira back then. In earlier days, she wasn't as bubbly as she is now. It was back when my son was born, so this was 9 years ago. Her entire family was stricken with a deadly illness. Her parents passed away, and her ladyship barely recovered. Lady Melodia has become such a young... This is why I hate talking to them. Lady Melodia has become such a healthy young girl that it's hard to believe she had a near-fatal illness. I can't believe she almost died. sorry to hear of her parents' passing. But we're all fortunate that at least she was able to recover. Yes, you're right. If Lady Melodia had died, Duke Kelvin would have been left all by himself. Okay. Speaking of, is she back yet? Seriously? I'm running out of people to talk to. This diner's old man sure is a great cook. How can I put it? The taste is persistent yet not obstinate. I think I said that wrong. Bold yet not obnoxious. Nah, it's just impossible to describe. Once you taste it, you'll know what I mean. I can hardly wait for my meal. Remember the fire 2 years ago? I heard it wasn't an accident, but rather the Empire's doing. No way, I heard the gadget shop's old man neglected his experiment. But my sweet cakes told me about it, and he works in Mintaka. Don't tell anyone, okay? Oh, that's why you wanted to talk about this. You just wanted to talk about your sweet cakes, don't you? All you ever talk about is money, money, money. Can't we talk about something else? I'm aware my income doesn't allow me to buy you nice things, but don't rub it in so much. I've always worked hard for that. So that someday I'll be able to buy you that gold nugget. Here you go. What? You want to give me this gold nugget? No. I cannot give my wife a gift I received from someone else. Okay, I know what. I'll give this to you in return, then it'll be an even trade. Now I'll be able to accept your gold nugget guilt-free. Here, have you heard this rumor? They say the entire city of Mintaka glows with an extravagant golden hue. I wonder how rich the Empire is. I'm not really interested in the outside world, but this is one thing I'd like to know more about. Oh, Kellis, what a surprise. It's been a long time. How have you been? I'm afraid Trill isn't here right now. She left home for the confectionery village to study to become a pastry cook. Yeah, I know. I saw her in Carnasse? I wish they would actually say these words so I know if I'm saying them right. You already met her? I'm glad to hear that. She's really been worried about you. Will you try her cooking when she gets back? She's still not a good cook, but I'm sure she'll enjoy cooking for you. Oh, my, Callis, is that you? How have you been? Have you been eating well? If you ever get hungry, don't be shy. We've got a restaurant after all. I'm always so worried about you. Okay. Pretty sure I have now spoken to everybody in the town. Is she back yet? But the only person I haven't spoken with that I can think of is this one.
Why, you came just in time. Care to hear an old woman's tale? I'm sure you'll like it.
Yeah, this is where I need to be. We need to listen to this tale.
A long time ago, Mira was just another island floating in the sky. But one day, a swirling whirlpool engulfed the land, and Mira fell into a dimensional rift. Mira was about to sink into an abyss so deep there was no hope of it ever emerging again. It was then that a group of mysterious wizards appeared from the depths of the earth. The wizards, calling themselves the Guardians, saved Mira somehow. The Guardians spoke these words to my ancestors.
Five great evils lie buried in this world. None should ever attempt to unearth them. Should they be unsealed, all five evils unleashed, the world would succumb to the everlasting curse of the evil god Melpertio. Melpertio will never be restored to his full might, for the Guardians destroyed his evil in its entirety. However, should the white-winged darkness alight upon this land, the world will disappear without a sound, swallowed by a maelstrom of chaos.
White-winged darkness. Haven't we heard that?
This story
before?
is from the dream of a great wave, wise and old. It goes back for ages, before the continents rose into the sky. When earth, ocean, and land stand as one. What happens after that is no longer known. Our only hope is the ocean long lost. Find us, almighty ocean, and forgive us.
Our only hope is the ocean, long lost.
I'd never heard that story before.
Most people these days don't know of it. The young seldom listen to the musings of us elderly. Wouldn't you say?
I figure the five great evils must be referring to the End Magnus.
Good guess.
The five End Magnus, holding the power of Melpertio, wicked god of death and destruction. It sounds a lot like the king's story in Diadem. But what was that part about Melpertio never being restored fully? And the white-winged darkness?
Since the Guardians completely destroyed Melpertio, he can never be resurrected. But what about the five great evils? Or End Magnus, rather, being unleashed, and the awakening of Melpertio's curse? What could that possibly be?
And when the five End Magnus are unleashed, releasing the white-winged darkness, a maelstrom of chaos will envelop the world?
Actually, I think they said
I
that the
know
white
this
winged
is a
darkness
prophecy.
comes first.
Or should I say warning? But I still don't understand what it all means.
That's the nature of prophecy. We will know when the time comes.
Yet wouldn't it be too late by then?
Yes and no, because at least you have an idea.
It's an old legend. We no longer know how much of it is actually true. Don't worry yourselves too much.
See, by having a bit of a heads up, you at least have... You're at least kind of ready. There she
Lady
is!
Melodia. She's back. The lady is safe.
I hope they didn't harm you, milady.
Oh yeah, I gotta press the button.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern.
Lady Melodia, we're so relieved to know you're safe and sound.
Milady, Lord Calbrin is expecting you. We should head for the manor.
Very well. Let us go then.
Alright. So she's finally back. I am gonna duck back in here real quick though. Because in my attempt to figure out what I needed to do, I noticed that I missed one. Alright.
Why did that one-winged freak come back anyway? direct result of a malformed heart. His soul must have been tainted at birth. Yeah, what a miserable, cursed life. That fire 2 years ago, he must have caused that too. Poor old Georg. He never should have adopted that kid.
I love people.
Callus?
Nah, it's nothing. I'm used to it. People say those things all the time.
Doesn't mean you want to hear them. Hey look, we're allowed to actually go right in.
Welcome. Thank you for taking the time to visit us.
Welcome, travelers. I heard it was you who rescued my Melodia.
You guys greet all your visitors by standing on that balcony?
I am truly grateful. Your other friend arrived a bit earlier.
Other?
What other friend?
All of us here at the mansion bid you a warm welcome. Please join the Duke upstairs.
I love how your name is Peachy, but you're dressed in like the darkest colors you basically can be. Hey, look who it is!
Jubilate, you are.
Yeah, well,
It's you. What are you doing here?
The great Mizuti be here to protect the very important part. No, because she has the Earth Sphere.
yeah, so Mizuti is female.
The important Ba? The Earth Sphere? What are you talking about?
Well, let's see, Callus. We had R, Le, Che, and now Ba. Kind of seeing a pattern here.
Lord Calbrin, I have reason to believe you may know something about the End Magnus in this land. We have little time left. Emperor Gelderblame is plotting to release the 5 End Magnus and resurrect Malpertio. Please tell us, where is the End Magnus now?
I was just asking Grandfather that same question. Please, Grandfather, tell us what you know.
You work fast considering you literally just walked in the town and... Oh yeah, I was just asking Grandfather that question.
The End Magnus are unique, very dangerous and powerful. They are not to be disturbed.
Yeah, we got that.
Told me what happened. But is Emperor Gelderblame really trying to obtain them?
Yeah.
Yes. 3 of the 5 End Magnus are already in his possession.
Well, we know 2 are, for sure. We don't know about the 3rd one.
The Emperor must not realize how dangerous those things are. Long ago, the End Magnus seal here was discovered by one of my ancestors, a historian. He found it in the mystical garden and unsealed it by accident. This was what shifted Mira to waver across the boundary between the dimensions.
Oh.
The End Magnus now lies under this mountain, heavily protected.
In the basement? I would never have thought.
Why do you not sound so shocked about that?
I knew I would have to tell you about this someday, Melodia. It is a dark legacy, handed down from generation to generation by the Dukes of Mira. Yet, Until now, I didn't have the heart to tell you about it. I wish we could simply forget about it and just leave it sealed underground forever.
Grandpa,
Don't think that would work.
if this is the duty and birthright of our lineage, I will gladly take over the responsibility. Please don't worry. I will bear the burden of my heritage.
Melodia, I'm
You're
glad to
awfully
hear
quiet there, Callus.
the Duchy of Mira has a worthy heir. The entrance is in our ancestors' shrine room. There is a hidden door that leads underground.
You should have told her earlier. Things would have been much easier.
Hello, not Giacomo. Giacomo, you're not Gelderblade, you're Giacomo.
Giacomo!
The Emperor's men? Does your Emperor truly intend to unseal all of the End Magnus? Doesn't he realize what would happen to the world? That this would bring ruin to civilization yet again?
We will know in due time. I'll be relieving you of your precious End Magnus.
Callus, you're awfully calm considering Giacomo is literally right in front of you.
No! We must stop them!
Alright. I'm gonna call this episode here. And on the next one, we chase down Giacomo. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.